Late yesterday, I filed a new state habeas corpus application for David Powell in the 167th District Court, presided over by Judge Mike Lynch. I also asked Judge Lynch to file a motion to withdraw the execution date. The basis for the only claim, and the basis for that claim, is that David Powell's 3 decades of exemplary living on death row has made the prediction of his future dangerousness unreliable from its inception. The U.S. Supreme Court has said that if the facts that are critical to supporting a death sentence change after a death sentence has been imposed, the death sentence is unconstitutional. That is the very case for David Powell. The facts were at all 3 of his trials, the jury predicted he would be dangerous in the future. He has not been. He has not done anything dangerous since May of 1979, which was within the first year of his incarceration. Not a thing. More than that, he has done more positive things than any human being I know in or out of prison. We now have 18 affidavits from death row inmates or former death row inmates. If I had the time and the resources, I would have hundreds of affidavits similar to these. Everyone is different because everyone talks about their unique experience with David Powell. But those affidavits, together with the experiences of people like Jude Filler and Sissy Farenthold and Clem Strubeck on the outside, leave no doubt at all, that David Powell presents no risk of dangerousness to anybody. That's the basis for the new habeas corpus application, and the basis we've asked the judge to withdraw the date so that that very serious claim can be given appropriate and thoughtful consideration by the courts of this state. That's one truth. One truth is David Powell is not dangerous, and the prediction that he would be was absolutely, unequivocally mistaken. His death sentence rests on that mistaken prediction, and it cannot stand. It's in violation of the 8th Amendment Cruel and Unusual Punishment Clause of the United States Constitution. The other truth that I want to speak to is this. This community is still hurting from what David Powell did. The Ablanedo family has suffered as long as David Powell has. They suffered more because they've lost somebody that can never be replaced, whose loss has affected every aspect of every member's life of that family and continues to. David Powell's murder of Ralph Ablanedo hurt the police community in this city irrevocably. Officers who were not on the police force when this happened have learned about what happened and have embraced the pain and the losses thereof, and they suffer as well. This community needs to heal. That's the truth. It needs to heal. In the 31 years that I've represented people in death penalty cases, I have come to learn from listening to survivors of murder, of my own clients' murders and of other lawyers' clients' murders. I've done a lot of listening to the survivors of murder. What I've learned is that healing does not happen with an execution. What happens with an execution is legal proceedings come to an end, press interest comes to an end, public interest comes to an end, but nothing else changes. That empty feeling that is left by a murder for people who love the person murdered is still there. It doesn't go away. Tension about what happened goes away. And what is for some families, and this family certainly a nightmare of the roller coaster of judicial proceedings goes away. But no healing of the sort that can really help people regain and restore what they've lost to the extent possible doesn't happen. That can only happen if the person who wounded people is a part of the process of healing. That's what restorative justice is about. We throw that phrase around as if everybody knows it. That's the core of it, is that people who hurt people have to be a part of the process of restoring what's been lost to the extent possible. It's true for murder cases. It's true for theft cases. It's true for every crime that happens. This district attorney's office is committed to that in some serious ways, but not in capital cases. And they should be. They should join with us in keeping David Powell alive, keeping him in prison, and having him be available as the family and as the community chooses to do restorative work. That's the only thing that will heal the wounds that he inflicted. It makes no sense to kill somebody who is the key to your healing. No sense at all. From a selfish perspective, from a community interest perspective, from a concern for the Oblanedo family perspective, it makes no sense to exterminate the person who can help them